Well, hello, everypony! Flash Notion back with another My Little Pony reaction video. And this week we're reacting to episode 20, Viva Las Pegasus. I would love to say I'm going into this one completely blind. I am not. I have seen YouTube thumbnails, and unfortunately, due to an error when I was downloading this episode, I ended up hearing the first few seconds of dialogue. So I already know that this is a map episode involving Fluttershy and Applejack. Well, holy... Pardon my French there. I apologize for that. I actually didn't mean to say that, but yeah, I mean, I've been wanting an episode with these two for quite some time now. Pretty much ever since I realized that Bats was the only one that they've ever had together. So, to have this episode and to have it be a map episode, that's great. Hopefully we'll get at least one more map episode this season, which, I mean, time is winding down here, but yeah, it's possible. And hopefully it's not the season finale. That would be kind of weird. But whatever, we have this episode here, Viva Las Pegasus, and we're finally getting to see Pony Las Vegas. What happens in Las Pegasus stays in Las Pegasus. If they actually say that, I'm going to freak out, but let's just find out here in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, it actually worked this time. Okay. What do we got here? Castle, of course.
Las Pegasus?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I thought.
Wild vacation spot. It's just one big
party.
All those lights and sounds, not to mention the crowds. Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like them at all.
I know Las
Applejack's the workaholic, and
cups of tea, but I have total
Fluttershy is
unless you were the perfect ponies for the job.
scared of.
Probably not as bad as we think. It can't just be a loud, obnoxious party all the time, right?
Why not ask Pinkie Pie?
Applejack, it isn't as bad as we thought.
It's worse. Oh God!
You're right. It's worse.
I like it. Now, but yeah, what I was trying to say was that there's this Minecraft, Minecraft server called Pony Concordia that I sometimes go on, and they already have a Las Pegasus, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't look anything like that. So they're gonna have to totally rework that, and that's hilarious. Hey, maybe I'd get and volunteer to help them out with that. Actually, that would be kind of cool. So, I wonder what the friendship problem is. If you called the workaholic and the shy one. Oh my God. This is like Stranger Than Fanfiction times 10. Oh, story by Mike Vogel. That's good.
If Twilight trusts the map, then so do I. All we have to do is solve our friendship problem and get back home. Of course, we have to find it first.
Oh, what am I saying? I just remembered. Flim and Flam are in this one too. I've seen that.
Your only regret will be that you didn't see it sooner. And like everything at this amazing, incredible, I can't believe it even exists hotel, Pony Fantastique is brought to you by the chair pony of kindness, Landmane himself.
Wow, Pony Elvis.
Wow, this Gladman sure seems impressive.
Well, it is a little embarrassing, but the crowd seemed to like it.
Mr. Gladmane?
Oh.
Gladmane will do. And it's a pleasure to meet actual cohorts of the Princess of Friendship.
Oh, so they're recognized. That's good.
You know who we are?
I'm what you might call a friendship connoisseur. So naturally, I'm familiar with...
Well, that could be taken many ways.
Fluttershy, it's an honor to have you here.
Hey, those two guys!
You're not the type
they were in the last map episode. If they're in the next map episode, that would be awesome.
Music and parties, but working hard and making friends is how I turn this hotel into what it is today, and how I plan to make it even better. Excuse me 1 second. Wise ponies may say the folks that come here are customers, but I can't help but thinking of each and every one of you as friends. That's why there's a 3-for-1 special on apple fritters in the cafe for the next hour. Enjoy!
And they just made a ton of money.
For the place, I'm just about to do my rounds and check on my friends who work here.
We do have a friendship problem to find.
Lead the way, Mr. Gladmane.
How do they know it's in that specific hotel, though? Whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Gladmane, you're just in time to see my newest move.
Is that a play based around sea ponies?
Like you working for me. I'll tell you what.
Oh, don't make me blush.
Oh, she's a trapeze artist. Whoa, how did she jump that high?
Stellar.
Oh, Mr. Gladmane himself is here. Let's run through the whole routine.
What is up with that guy's muzzle? Oh, he's got
I'm
glasses.
just gonna keep on giving a tour to my new friends, Applejack and Fluttershy.
Howdy.
Hi.
If this pony calls you friend, you're welcome backstage anytime. I owe him my entire career.
Oh, shucks. Well, let's leave the artists to their work.
Doesn't look like there's any friendship problems here.
I've never seen a pink prairie dog before.
Aww.
Like the folks that come here to have a unique experience.
And we love him for it.
They're so gay.
Main help, we've been able to take care of all these little...
Sorry if that offends somebody, but
In a good way.
they are just
You like it.
way too flamboyant on so many levels.
Fluttershy.
Oh, come in. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong around here at all.
I figured looking for a friendship problem in Las Pegasus would be like trying to find a needle in a stack of needles. Other ponies seems to be getting along just fine.
Ladies and
Yeah.
ponies, despite
Oh.
you might say, I know
Oh, look at Applejack's face! She recognizes that voice and she knows. She knows something is going down here.
That might be true if it weren't for the existence and far superiorly entertaining presence of the show-stopping exotic animal act that Pony Fantastique includes.
Those voices sound familiar.
They sure do. Flim and flam.
Oh, she is just...
that assertion with response. Except to say that if you were to consider buying your tickets from me, I might consider offering them to you at a substantial discount.
I've always thought you get what you pay for, and in my humble opinion, these tickets are a value at twice the price.
Don't let this price-gouging charlatan take you for a ride.
Charlatan? How dare you?
Are Flim and Flam
How dare I?
enemies now?
I was the one that took
Well, they certainly don't seem to be getting along.
That would be... That's interesting.
We've been brought here to help them.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that is interesting. And it makes sense, too. I mean, their schemes have failed so many times that they're bound to blame each other. And Applejack would never normally want to help them because they've been absolute dicks to her and her family the entire time they've been on the show.
Who's having it?
Well, of course that's true.
And Fluttershy's
For any
gotta...
pony but them.
Fluttershy's gotta be the one to convince her.
I don't know why, but those two have been fighting ever since they got here. I thought giving them these jobs might help, but I guess it just made matters worse.
Trust me, I know those ponies, and you're better off with them apart. Two of them together will cheat the hooves right out from under you.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Flim's such a show pony, and Flam has such a head for business. Why, if they ever did work together, they'd be running this place in 2 shakes. Speaking of which, I better get back to work.
Yeah.
Y'all enjoy your stay now, you hear?
Okay, I'm liking where this is going. I don't know how it's going to end, but I'm liking where it's going.
And I'm pretty sure there's another friendship problem here. And
I love how the newer main styles always have multiple layers to them. The older main styles always have only like 1 or 2 layers tops, but the newer ones have like 5. You can see it a lot in the background.
I don't
It's
believe
awesome.
I have one of those.
No, I already know.
I missed their
All
conversation so
show
much.
and no substance. Well, if he's so smart, he should have no trouble becoming a big success on his own.
Why, he's the greatest sales pony that ever lived, of course. Just ask him. He'll tell you all about it.
I'm sure you could work out your differences.
Fluttershy is acting like a therapist here, and it's
I'm never
hilarious.
speaking to that pony again.
Nice arcade.
No! You are ruining my show!
It isn't just your show, and I'm improving it.
You don't pull a rabbit out of a hat on a trapeze!
That's the point, to give the audience something they've never seen before.
Is Applejack going to try and say, oh no, here's the real friendship problem?
Ta-da!
It's called blending
That was-
genres, and it's awesome.
It kind of was.
Shouldn't some pony do something?
They'd been doing this since they started working here. Too bad, really, if they ever stopped shouting at each other. We could take the show on tour. They'd be way more successful than staying at Gladmane's.
Now that sounds like a real friendship problem.
I see it.
Stop! What are you doing? It's supposed to be a pink prairie dog pyramid. It's alliterative.
You said a tower. Why do you keep changing everything?
I'm not changing anything. You said pyramid.
You are driving me crazy.
I thought you two got along.
We used to, but we just can't seem to agree on anything anymore. We used to perform all over Equestria, but if we can't agree on a new act, we might as well stay at Gladmane's forever.
Two friendship problems in the same theater? Now we're talking.
If you count Flim and Flam, that's
Hey, Gordon Ramsay pony!
problems all in the same place.
There's a lot of callbacks to Spice Up Your Life here.
Those two not being friends isn't a problem.
It certainly isn't for Gladmane. Sounds like he's better off with them fighting.
Actually, the other pony's problems seem to be good for Gladmane, too. Both the Trapeze Show and the Animal Act would be better off if they left, but every pony's so busy arguing that they can't.
Do you think he knows?
I don't know, but I'm starting to think we should find out.
Of course Gladmane wants every pony to get along. He's the nicest, most genuine pony I've
That's-
ever met. Did the director put you up to this?
I tell you, if Gladmane is your friend, you are welcome backstage. But if you are speaking of him poorly, you leave!
Blech.
Gladmane is the kindest.
Fluttershy's getting the real story
Most
from the
compassionate pony
animals.
I've ever known.
My problem
It's
is with him.
Yeah, okay, Fluttershy's getting the real story from the animals.
Just can't
But
figure
what's going on here?
The
This
only
is
pony
weird.
who benefits from all this feuding is Gladmane. But by all accounts, he's the best friend any of these ponies have.
Well, Bernard, that adorable bunny from the Acrobat's hat, claims that every morning Gladmane tells the director that the star wants control of the show, and every afternoon tells the star that the director wants to get rid of her. But neither is true. And the Flying Prairinos, the pink prairie dog family, say Gladmane keeps changing their act to make each trainer think the other is doing it.
So all his talk about friendship is just a load of applesauce. He's getting them all to fight with each
Wow! Again, continuing from last episode, the apples is apparently now a swear word in this universe.
Gee, if only there was a pony who knew how to trick a trickster.
Oh, so if they solve Flim and Flam's problem,
Pair of ponies?
Flim and Flam could actually be pretty
Just
good
bringing Flim and
for-
Flam back together might be why we're here. Maybe.
other ponies. Huh. Wow. And Fluttershy just looks so smug, it's hilarious.
Some pony off the street, even if that street is in Ponyville.
But Gladmane is behind so many other friendship problems. How can you be sure he isn't the cause of yours?
Because the only problem I have is standing right there.
Buster.
Do either of you even know what you're fighting over?
Gladmane let me know that ex-brother of mine thinks I'm just a mouthpiece without a single good idea.
This former fraternal fool here thinks I couldn't sell heat lamps to yaks.
Sounds to me
Wow.
like neither of you said those things. Why'd you believe
Heat lamps
Gladmane
to
when he said you did?
Wow.
Why would he lie?
That's like saying, that's like the opposite of saying you could sell ice to an Eskimo.
Over his resort.
And if I'm telling you he said it, you know it's the absolute truth because
You never lie.
Usually.
Fine, I think it's time for a little payback.
The Canterlot two-step?
We don't
Oh, this is gonna be good. Them using their talents for,
If you're a friend of mine, you're entitled to a free night stay. And every pony here is a friend of mine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you thinking what I am?
The high roller hustle.
the what now?
Trust us. When we're done, there won't be a pony in town who doesn't know the apple-jackiest truth about Gladmane. That is, assuming you two are willing to help.
What size gown do you wear?
That's a good question. But Fluttershy should know she was in, fashion.
Fuss now.
It's the grand matriarch of the rich family. Impossibly rich. She's one of the wealthiest ponies in it.
Oh, like, supposedly Diamond Tiara's,
Let me tell me.
aunt or
You
something?
know how I like to give VIP guests my personal touch.
Well, she's not exactly a guest. Word is she's planning a resort of her own. I think she's here to scout the competition.
Oh, really?
And with
Impossibly
her
rich,
she
though.
can
That is just a great.
hire away any pony she wants. And not me, of course. I love it here. My good-for-nothing brother on the other hoof.
Wow, he just looked.
Rich.
Wow.
What an honor it is to have you at my humble five-hoof resort. I'm sure Flam has done an excellent job showing you around, but nothing could beat a personalized tour from the man himself.
You'll have to excuse Ms. Rich. She saves the energy other ponies spend talking out loud and uses it to make more money. She'd love a personal tour. Say in about an hour?
Well, that sounds right pleasant. And if you can break away for a moment, Flam, I'd love to see you in my office so I can get ready.
He is not happy.
Are all of you sure this is a good idea?
Absolutely.
Not really, but it's funny.
I sure hope you two know what you're doing.
Oh, don't you worry. When it comes to throwing ponies off their game,
No two ponies do it better than us.
Yeah,
Can't argue with that.
them two using their powers for good, it's like they could rival Discord
hey there,
here.
boss. Impossibly Rich is just about ready for that tour. So what do you want to see me about?
Actually, there's something I want you to see. The grand plan. Every hotel on this strip is amazing as this one, and every one of them mine. And all it'll take is a little sales pony ship like this. Hey there, friends. Oh, if you think my resort is fantastic, wait till you see Pony Fantastic. Tickets are on sale now.
Arcade just spitting out tickets.
Thank you very much. Now, I know Impossibly Rich has probably been made you a tempting offer to come work for her.
Well, now that you mention it,
And as your friend, I'd never tell you what to do, but no pony's gonna stand in the way of my plans no matter how rich she is. And I sure wouldn't want you to end up on the losing side. Think you might consider staying here?
You know,
Well, all
he
right.
might be the most genuinely menacing pony we've seen in a long time.
They're coming!
And last
Just
but
because
not
it's so
least, Miss Rich, the
realistic.
jewel in my crown.
Impossibly wants you to know she's very impressed, but doesn't think you can keep a resort of this caliber going for long.
Oh, and why is that?
Because you've got the best talent in the industry. What stops them from just leaving to join any competitor?
Well, you see, I have a trick for that, I must confess. And it all has to do with how I handle my employees.
And how is that?
Well, like friends, of course. And I treat every one of my employees with
You really think he's gonna admit that out loud?
That's it? That's your secret? There's nothing else?
Nope, just friendship. But you know all about friendship, don't you? Fluttershy,
He figured it out.
You knew the whole time?
never try to con a con pony.
Wow, and he's... Wow. He is, like, seriously evil.
Whether we were able to fool you or not, you can't just go on keeping ponies from getting along. It's just mean.
Now, maybe it is, but it's a meanness that works. Unlike your pathetic little ploy. I practically invented the high roller hustle. But I suppose I should be impressed. You're the only ponies to ever figure out the secret to my success. It takes a lot of work keeping every pony fighting, but as long as I keep them convinced that I'm their only friend, all of Las Pegasus will be mine. Oh, you can't trick a confession out of a pony like me.
Wait a minute.
I'm always one step ahead.
Well, you better check your hooves, because you just stepped in a confession.
Oh, no, wait.
Did that sound okay?
Never better!
Flam and Flam told us you'd see right through the fake rich pony.
Yeah, that's...
And that once
I
you
remember now. They said it before. They said something else before that. The Candlelight two-step or something like that?
Oh, now, friends. Listen, I can explain everything.
I think you've done enough of that, darling. Oh, I cannot believe we let him almost ruin our friendship.
And our act. Good luck finding another one.
Wait! No! Yo, come back! Come on, I'm gonna be ruined! This is Glad Man, yo! Come on! You can't do this.
God.
Gladmane has left the building.
Yes! Ooh.
I guess the map wasn't on the Fritz after all.
Nope.
If it weren't for your history with Flim and Flam, you never would have been so determined to find some pony else to help, and we never would have found out what Gladmane was doing.
And if it weren't for you wanting to show even those two con ponies kindness, we never would have been able to trick the trickster. It must have felt pretty nice to finally put all your conniving and cheating skills to good use.
In fact, we like to think of it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
In other words, they're never doing that again.
What do you mean?
While this establishment undergoes a slight change in management, my brother and I want to assure you that it remains the pinnacle of Las Pegasus entertainment, which is why we invite each and every one of you to experience the wonder of the Pony Fantastic Theater at half the normal cost of admission.
And while you're appreciating this historic venue, totally devoid of performance of any kind, we invite you to use the wonder of your own imaginations to fill the space at no additional charge.
Flim and Flam!
Oh, that's great. That's great. They're gonna have to solve that now too, but I imagine that'll get taken care of off screen. Or maybe they won't even bother because, you know, Las Pegasus. They need some sense knocked into them. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna look too deep into this one. It's pretty much on the surface, on the nose, everything right there for you. I think... I don't think it's the worst map episode ever, obviously. I'm pretty sure that title's going to stay with Hooffields and McColts for a while. Unfortunately, I do think it is on the weaker side, simply because it's so changeable. And the pacing was not the greatest, but it wasn't... Like, what do we have for map episodes? We got Lost Treasure of Griffinstone. We've got... Dang nabbit. What came next? They went someplace. Where'd they go? Who went where? Made in Manhattan, and then Hooffields and McColts, and then Spice Up Your Life, and then this one. I'd say this one's about on par with Made in Manhattan, which also had Applejack in it. I suppose it's like the meandering pace that a lot of Applejack episodes set. Applejack is a pony who tends to look into things a little bit more than the others and put more effort into solving things. So they have to actually take time to show her doing that. Kind of like in the episode Applejack's Day Off, where she actually had to go around and investigate the spa. Now, I do think they could have cut some of that out, but at the same time, it was okay. Here, she had to go around and she had to talk to all those other ponies, but first we had to set up the conflict between the ponies, and yeah, you see where I'm going with this. Like, there was so much to set up, so much to explore, that solving the problem itself wasn't given enough time. I kind of would have liked to have seen more of Flim and Flam doing their thing and hustling the hustler. That would have been cool. As it was all kind of crammed together. And if you're like me and you talk a little bit too much, you missed something almost. I almost did. The Canterlot two-step, they did that. But, yeah, I mean, it's okay. I think I'd give it maybe a 7.8 out of 10. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. 7.8 out of 10 for this episode. And I'll see you guys next week, which should be interesting because, I mean, there's only how many more episodes left? If you count the finale if you count the inevitable 2-part finale as one episode, that means that there's only about, 5 episodes left? Sweet. Unless this is the last season. Not sweet. But whatever. See you next time. Bye!